My tap water was testing at over 450 ppm, and that was holding my living soil back. So I switched to RO water to fix it. Y'all see these plants look happy, but after doing the soil test on my 3x3 bed, I saw my sodium and chloride levels were creeping up a little too high. And from what I found out, it's coming from my water. So today, I'm gonna walk y'all through why my standard Brita filter wasn't getting the job done, why I decided to go with the dual hydrologic setup, also why I decided to go with the RO water to help fix that sodium buildup. Let's get into it.
Yeah, it's THC rich, got the tips and the tricks. Plant game strong, watch the buds get thick. KC roots, yeah, I'm planting my claim. Organic flow, no pro, just a bro in the game.
Yo, what's good, Gromies? If you're new here, I'm THC Rich. Thanks for tuning back in. Originally, I was just using a standard Brita filter, but after doing some research, I found out that a carbon filter like that doesn't help get rid of any dissolved salts or chlorides. And my tap water is coming out at over 450 ppm. And with a salt-sensitive living soil system like mine, that's definitely not optimal. So I'm trying to give myself the best chance to produce the best quality product, so I'm switching over to RO water. First, I needed to take care of the chlorine and sediment, so I installed the Hydrologic Tallboy Dechlorinator. But I upgraded the stock filter to the ChloroShield filter to make sure it completely strips out any chloramine along with the chlorine. Now, the main reason I run the Tallboy pre-filter before it hits my RO system is protection. Chlorine and chloride will break down the RO membrane super fast, so by running this pre-filter first, I'm extending the life of my RO membrane so I don't have to replace that expensive part so consistently. Coming out of the Tallboy, I also added in a T-splitter. I wanted a dedicated spray hose in my bathroom. That's going to make it a lot easier to wash out buckets, clean gear, or just get drinking water for my dogs without wasting any of that purified RO water. After the water passes through the Tallboy, then that filter water feeds straight into my Hydrologic Stealth RO 300 system. And that's what gets rid of the dissolved salts that were building up in my bed. So if your tap water has a high ppm, or you got a soil test back that shows you have high sodium and chloride buildup like I did, a standard carbon filter won't pull out any dissolved salts. Only reverse osmosis can do that. Now look, I know RO water is not necessary for everybody, but me personally, with my tap water ppm being so high, I just don't want to put that on my plants. So I figured it would just be easier for me to install this RO system, get clean water, add exactly what I want into it, so I know exactly what's going into my soil. Now let's talk about what I'm adding back to the water. Since RO water strips everything down to almost zero EC, I'm going to remineralize it with CalMag to give the plants a clean baseline of calcium and magnesium. And to help fix that high sodium reading from my soil test, I'm also using Gypsum. The calcium in Gypsum helps displace and flush out that built-up sodium from the root zone. From the RO unit, I routed a water line straight into my grow room where I fill up my 5-gallon jugs. This is nice because the RO water is slow, so I just drop a line in the jug, let it fill up while I'm in the grow room working, and keep an eye on it to make sure it doesn't overflow. Now, y'all know I'm an all or nothing type of guy, so I grabbed the big Tallboy and the RO 300 system. They make a smaller version of both of these also, the small boy and the RO 150, but I grabbed the bigger ones, because why not? Now, you don't have to go this big. The small boy and the RO 150 will work just fine, especially if you got a smaller home grow. But between all my tents, my house plants, and my small vegetable garden, this setup made more sense to me. As far as installation goes, for real, I'd recommend getting a professional to hook it up for you. If not, at least do some research and know what you're doing. You definitely don't want a leak or a flood in your house. But me personally, I hooked it up myself, because I'm a self-proclaimed handyman, and I refuse to pay someone to do something I have no idea how to do. I'm gonna hop on YouTube and figure that shit out. So there it is, y'all. I'll drop a link in the description for these filters if y'all want to check them out. Now, I'm not affiliated with Hydrologic at all. They're not paying me for this. I just really thought these filters could help somebody in the same water situation as me. So, until next time, smoke good, do better. Peace.